Before anything else, let's slow down here. The breath is already moving. In and out, without asking. The body makes small adjustments on its own. A shoulder relaxes. The jaw loosens, sounds arrive. Stay for a moment, and dissolve. Time feels like it's passing, but when you try to locate it, there's only this moment being noticed. I'm not trying to explain anything yet. I'm just aware that awareness is already present. Most of life doesn't feel mysterious. We wake up, move through routines, respond to expectations, think about what's next. The momentum carries us forward. We rarely stop to question it. This is my role. This is my body. These are my responsibilities. It feels settled, almost unquestionable, like gravity. And yet, everyone recognizes this moment. When something ends, a phase, a relationship, a long-held image of who you thought you were, you expect relief, or clarity, or freedom. But often what comes instead is confusion. A strange hollowness. As if letting go didn't quite deliver what it promised. We usually interpret that discomfort as failure. I didn't detach properly. I need to do it better. I need to become lighter. But I might be wrong. What if the unease isn't because something was lost, but because the identity that depended on it no longer knows where to stand? Renunciation sounds dramatic, but most of it happens quietly. We let go of objects, habits, even relationships. Yet inwardly, the sense of me often remains untouched. Still narrating, still measuring, still claiming ownership over experience. Imagine carrying a bag for years. You believe it contains everything you need. One day you put it down, but your shoulders still feel tense. Your posture hasn't changed yet. The body hasn't realized the weight is gone. Maybe inner renunciation works like this. The weight leaves first. The identity follows later. Sanatan Dharma approaches this gently. It doesn't rush toward conclusions. It doesn't demand belief. It offers maps, not commandments. Words like Atman or Brahman aren't answers. They're signposts, pointing away from accumulation and toward recognition, toward what remains when effort pauses. The Sannyasa Upanishads speak from this subtle edge, not the edge of society, but the edge of identity itself. They're not concerned with appearances. They don't obsess over robes or forests or withdrawal. They ask something quieter and more unsettling. What are you still holding on to inside, even when everything outside looks simple? This is uncomfortable territory, because the mind is clever. It can renounce objects, roles, even beliefs, while secretly holding on to the idea of being someone who has renounced. I might be wrong, but this seems to be what identity hides best, behind spiritual effort. Notice how the body reacts when something important is threatened or taken away. The chest tightens, the breath shortens, the stomach contracts. Before any philosophy appears, the nervous system responds. This isn't abstract. This is lived. Biology meeting belief. The sannyasa texts seem to understand this deeply. They don't argue with the mind. They don't try to convince it. They ask a softer question instead. Who is tense right now? Who feels disturbed by stillness? Who feels uneasy when there's nothing left to manage? If awareness is present before thought, before role, before story, then what exactly is afraid of emptiness? This is where the insight becomes slightly unsettling. If freedom isn't something to be achieved later, if peace isn't dependent on circumstances changing, then what has all this effort been directed toward? What has been postponed? What has been promised to a future moment that never quite arrives? I'm not saying nothing matters. I might be wrong. Life still moves. Relationships still exist. Choices still have consequences. But maybe the one who believed it was carrying everything was never the carrier at all. Notice this moment. As these words pass through you, something is listening. Thoughts arise. Reactions follow. Attention wanders and returns. And yet, awareness itself doesn't strain. It doesn't renounce. It doesn't cling. It doesn't improve. It simply allows everything to be exactly as it is. The old sages didn't dramatize this. They didn't turn it into motivation. They trusted silence more than explanation. They understood that when identity loosens, there are no fireworks. Just a quiet simplicity that doesn't need a name. I might be wrong in how I am assigned these. Words are limited here. Don't believe me, investigate. Not by trying harder, just by noticing what remains. When the need to become someone softens, there's no conclusion waiting at the end of this. No instruction to follow. Just an open space. A question without urgency. If nothing needs to be held, and nothing needs to be dropped, then who are you really? Before the idea of renunciation even appears.